I'm 24 years old, and I've been with my girlfriend, who's 22, for 4 years now. But recently, she's given me an ultimatum that's tearing me apart. Quit my career or lose her forever. I don't know what to do, and I need help understanding where she's coming from. Let me give you some background. I've been working at sea since I was 18, when I first started as a trainee. It's been my passion, my purpose, and honestly my life. I met my girlfriend during my final year of studying to get my maritime license when I was 20, and we hit it off immediately. We've been together ever since. By the time I was 21, I'd earned my license and landed a high-paying job in the yachting industry. I worked hard to get where I am, and I'm proud of what I've accomplished. My career has allowed me to provide a comfortable lifestyle for both of us, and I thought she was supportive of it. In the beginning, she seemed totally fine with everything. We talked about my career very early in our relationship, and she never raised any concerns. She knew I'd be away for extended periods, that I wouldn't be working a typical 9-to-5 job, and that this was the path I'd chosen long before we met. She said she was proud of me and excited to see where my career would go. But over the past few months, things have changed dramatically. She started expressing serious issues with my job. She doesn't like that I'm not home year-round. She hates that I don't work regular hours. And she's been pushing me harder and harder to consider quitting and finding work in the same city where she works as a nurse. I recently returned to my yacht after spending some vacation time at home with her, and that's when things really escalated. Since I've been back at sea, she's been questioning me relentlessly. She's added new concerns to her list, and the big question she keeps asking is whether I'm willing to quit my job for her. Her main concern now is about starting a family. She points out that I'm away for 6 months of the year, and she can't imagine how I'd be able to bond with our children if we had them. She says she wants someone who's home all the time while she works her shifts at the hospital. She wants a partner who can be there every single day. And clearly, my career doesn't allow for that. I've tried my best to find middle ground. I've offered several compromises that would let me continue working at sea while being home more frequently. For example, I suggested working on coastal ships with much shorter contract lengths, like 1 week on and 1 week off. I even offered to pay for a nanny or an au pair to help when I'm away. But she shot down every single option I presented. Here's what really frustrates me. When I asked if she'd be willing to make any compromises regarding her own career, she flat out refused. She won't even consider adjusting her schedule or looking for opportunities that might make our situation easier. It feels incredibly one-sided. What confuses me even more is that this seems to be a complete reversal from how she felt before. Previously, she had no problem with my career. She used to say that her parents were happy to help out when I couldn't be there, and she seemed genuinely happy that I was in a job I loved. She encouraged me to grow in my career and supported my ambitions. But now, she's had this sudden change of heart, and she's putting all the blame on my career. I've tried explaining to her that the lifestyle we enjoy, the financial stability we have, and my ability to help her out financially are all directly because of my career. I've told her that if I quit and worked a regular job at home, I wouldn't be able to make anywhere near the same income. But she doesn't believe me. She insists I can make the same money doing something else locally, which just isn't realistic. I'm at a complete loss. I love her and I want to make this relationship work, but I also love my career. I've worked incredibly hard to get where I am, and I have big plans for my future in this industry. I want to progress even further and reach the top of my field. I don't want to have to choose between the two most important things in my life, but it feels like that's exactly what she's asking me to do. And what makes it harder is that she won't meet me halfway. She won't compromise on anything, yet she expects me to give up everything. So here's my question. How do I talk to her about this? How do I get her to really open up and help me understand where this is coming from? What's the root cause of these sudden feelings? Did something happen that triggered this change? Or has she been feeling this way all along and just hiding it? I need advice on how to have this conversation without it turning into another argument. I want to understand her perspective, but I also need her to understand mine. Is there a way to make her see that I'm trying to find solutions and that asking me to completely abandon my career isn't fair? Has anyone else been in a similar situation? How did you navigate it? I'm really struggling here, and I could use some guidance.